Greetings, gamers! Welcome to part 9 of my Let's Play Fire Emblem 9 Path of Radiance. Shall I begin?
Father, brother,
Mist.
Master Grail, my lord Ike, I am pleased you are well.
Princess Alincia, why did you return here? The princess came and requested Galleon aid for your mercenary company. That is what brings us here. Are you one of Gallia's sub-humans? Sub-human? Ha! What arrogance it takes to coin such a name. You think yourselves the only ones worthy of the name human? And so we Legaz must be beneath you? And thus you call us sub-human? We are less than human to you, is that it? I'm sorry, I don't know any other name for you. If I have offended you, I apologize. What should I call you? Leguz? Would that be more appropriate? Huh? You show manners. How odd, I like that. Now, you are who exactly? My name is Ike, Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. I'm Ranulph, a warrior of Gallia. We did not know what to think when this group of Bjork came tramping through Gallian fields. Imagine our surprise to learn that one of them is Princess Crimea. Now, that was a shock. 2 days ago, Daein proclaimed their conquest. We thought Crimea's royals had all been killed. Conquest? They've laid claim to Crimea? So that means Crimea must be...
I also heard this news from my lord Ranulph. After I fled the capital, my lord Uncle Renning, I am all alone.
Princess Alincia. This is why our king ordered extra patrols along the nation's border. It wasn't mere chance that brought my warriors here to offer you support. I see. First of all, I must present Princess Alincia to the king. As for the rest of your men, Ike, I must get orders from my superiors. Until then, you may rest at an old castle inside Gallia. Sorry, but I cannot bring so large a group of foreigners to the palace without warning. I understand. Commander, that's not going to be a problem, is it? Commander? What was that? What's wrong? You're not paying attention. It's not like you. I was thinking about something. So, what's been decided? Princess Alincia is going on to the palace with Ranulph. We're going into Gallia and setting up camp at an old castle. Which way to this castle, Ranulph? I shall prepare a guide to take you. One of you, quickly. No, don't go to the trouble. If it's nearby, we cross the river on the border and head west. It's Giebel Castle, right? You go ahead. Get the princess to King Kanagas as fast as you can. Understood. What thoughtful guest you are. If you'll excuse me. Oh, and if it's not overly presumptuous, I'll have food delivered to you later. We'd appreciate it. The road has been hard, and we had little time to pack more than salted meat and hard biscuits. Then we shall provide. Princess Alincia, shall we leave?
Farewell, everyone. Until later, I will see you soon, won't I?
Take care. Giebel Castle.
Father.
Ike, what are you doing still awake? I couldn't sleep, so I was lying there staring outside and I saw you leave the castle. Where are you going at this hour? It's nothing to do with you, boy. Go back inside and get to sleep. Will you stop treating me like a child? I'll do as I please, got it? Huh, you always were a stubborn pup. What say we take a walk and chat for a bit? Yeah. Tell me, Ike, are you getting used to the ins and outs of the mercenary life? The way we approach combat? I'm definitely a better fighter, but I don't understand. Why would you put a recruit like me in charge? What is it with all the complaining? You have a problem with authority? Just give me a straight answer. I've only just started. I'm barely able to handle my own duties around here. I shouldn't be in charge of anyone. You can learn it all at once. It'll all fall into place as soon as you start to get some experience. It's just strange as all. A while ago, you never would have said or done anything like this. Is something wrong, Father? Why are you in such a rush? Ike, do you remember anything at all about your mother? What? Where did that come from? Just answer the question. Let's see. She was kind, I think. I don't really remember. And you've never said much about her either. Is that so? Father? What is it? We're done. Leave me and go back to the castle. What? Just like that? You heard me. That's a direct order. Return to the castle immediately. Fine.
Father, what's going on? Where are you? Father!
Mike! Stay back!
Here's the slate.
What are you doing?
I've been waiting for this for a long time. I would prefer it if you use your drop weapon so that I might see you at your full strength. General Petrine, rider of Daein.
That was my name. Once. But I threw it away. The only weapon I need is right here.
Do you want to die?
Your voice. I remember you. Think you can defeat me? The man who taught you how to fight? What a fool. Come on, boy. Come try me.
Is that all there is? No challenge. No resistance.
Father! Don't leave. Don't leave me! Father!
Unbelievable. Is this truly what has become of my teacher? Father! Father! Ike. Hold on. Now then, will you give me what I came for? I don't have it. I threw it away. Ha! You who knows better than any what it truly is, threw it away? Surely you can craft a more plausible lie. You're not even trying anymore. I'm done talking to you. So there's no way for me to get my answers, is that it? The dead keep their secrets, or so it is said, but you, however, you are not dead yet. I wonder, will watching your son's face grow pale, his eyes grow dim as his life bleeds away, and then your daughter, oh, the horrors I will visit upon her, will that loosen your tongue, perhaps? I suppose we will simply have to see. What? No, Ike. Ike. I won't check my hand again. Give me what I am after. If you offer no more resistance, I will leave your child alive. Stop. You will not touch my son. What is this? The King of Beasts? How bothersome. Do I retreat? You're not going anywhere. Tell me, is the son as stupid as the father? Father! Ike, stop. There's no way you can win. But... Ike... You will not continue. Then I will finish. So close. Now is not the time for me to deal with him. You get to keep your head today, boy. Blast. So willful. So arrogant. Of course, the one who made him that way was me. Father, hold on. I can't do anything here. I've got to get you back to the castle. Ike. Father, you're awake. There's something I need to tell you.
Tell me later. Right now, I'm getting you back to the castle.
Forget about revenge. Leave that knight alone. Stay away.
What, Father?
Stay with the King of Gallia. Live here. Live in peace.
Father, stop talking. You're wasting your strength, please.
I need you to take care of everything. The company missed.
Wait, you mustn't say such things. It'll be light soon. You'll be fine.
A little longer. Stay a little longer. What's wrong, Ike? Done already? Come on, son. You'll never beat me with that attitude. Ha 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 ha. Think you're as stubborn as your mule-headed father. Ike, grow up big and strong. I believe you've got the makings of a great warrior. Father, this isn't a dream, is it? This is all real. Mist, the sun's going down and it's getting cold. Come on, let's go. Mist?
Oh, Ike.
Mist.
Why? Why?
I was at his side, but I couldn't save him. I'm sorry. It's so unreal.
Dad's gone. He's gone, Ike. And I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Brother.
I'll lead the company. In Father's stead, and I'll protect you all. You, the princess, everyone. I'll protect you, you'll see.
No. Brother, no.
Mist?
I won't allow it. I can't lose you, don't you see? If you go, then I'll be all alone. I won't allow it.
I'm not going anywhere, I promise you, Mist. Chapter 8. Despair and Hope.
Commander Grail, why is this happening? Why is any of this happening? Why now? First Crimea, now you.
Ike.
Oh, Ike, where's Mist?
She's resting in her room. Rise and Rolf are with her.
That's good. She needs to sleep. She's been through too much. We all have. You should rest too, Ike.
I'll be all right. Grief won't bring my father back to life. I know I've been a burden on the both of you, Titania, Soren. I just need to thank you for both of you for staying here with me. Not at all.
There's no need. Don't trouble yourself.
So, where is everyone?
Ike, to tell the truth.
Yes? Boyd and I are back.
How did it go?
I can't believe it. They just left, and they didn't take one look back. Heartless scum. I'll never forgive them.
Boyd, what's going on?
Ike, are you all right?
I'm fine. Tell me what's happened. Start talking.
Well, it's... What I mean to say is,
Shinon and Gatry have left us.
Soren!
What? There's nothing to hide, is there? They left? Both of them? Why did they... Oh, I see. They left because of me, didn't they?
Ike.
Titania told us
You were going to be the new commander. Shinon just about exploded. He and Gatry left not long ago.
we went after them, but we tried to talk things out, but it was a waste of time. We all knew that Ike was going to inherit command of the company, didn't we? It just happened sooner than we wanted. It was Grail's decision. If some of us aren't satisfied with that, there's no reason we should stop them from leaving. As far as losing fighting strength is concerned, we can solve that by adding new members.
How can you say that? After all the battles we've been through together. How can you say that?
Forgive me, Ike. I wasn't able to stop any of this.
It's not your fault, Titania. They did what they felt they had to do. They didn't want to lose their lives to an inexperienced commander.
Ike, don't talk about yourself like that.
I'm not saying that to gain anyone's pity. It's the truth. But even so, I have no intention of giving up command of this company.
Ike, then what will you do?
I'm going to follow my father's wishes. I'm going to assume command. If everyone will accept me, that's what I'd like to do.
Of course.
I'd already made up my mind. That's what I was going to do all along.
What? So now you want me to start calling you boss? Is that it? Well, I can do that. Boss it is.
I'm in too. Rise. Missed to sleep. I know I missed most of the conversation, but I have a good idea of what you've been discussing. Commander Ike, yes, it does have a nice ring to it. What about you, Soren? Ike, I'm not sure what help I could be to you. What place is there for me in a mercenary company, anyway? You are so weird. I've always depended on you, haven't I? I need your tactical knowledge. I need your objectivity. You're not going to leave me, are you, Soren? Don't worry, I'll be here, watching over you. Thank you. I know I'm not as experienced as most of you. I'm going to make some mistakes, but I'll try not to let you down. Well, you're going to have to learn a lot about being commander. I'm glad you're serious, because it's a lot of work. Tell me everything. First, you'll need to understand company expenditures. Then we'll talk about ensuring that everyone is properly outfitted. And we can't forget about the need to gather good intelligence. Oh, and you'll want to know everyone's abilities and relationships. Uh-huh. Earlier I spoke with a merchant caravan that's taking refuge here in the castle. They fled Crimea at the same time we did. I told them who we are, and they asked if they could travel with us. I think they're worried about protection from Daein. In exchange, they've offered us a good rate on items and weapons. They'll also buy items and forge weapons for us. Uh-huh. They also said we could use their wagons to store our goods. That's one more worry off our minds. Uh-huh. So anyway, Titania. Yes?
I know I said tell me everything, but this is too much. I can't keep up. Maybe I should learn everything in one sitting. Can you show me the ropes along the way? Is that all right? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. I'll take over for now. Why don't you get some rest? I'm all right. You worry too much. Get some rest. That's an order. I'll do my best to manage. Yes, Commander. Okay, awesome. So now I am here in this wonderful area we like to call the base. I have to admit, and this is something that, though I have not really always sung the praises of FE9, this is one of the best qualities of FE9. Path of Radiance has potentially the best base in the entire series. It's not overcomplicated, it's not long-winded, you can skip it if you like, you don't have to deal with it if you don't want to, and if you do want to, you have plenty of options, even abusable options, to go through. So first and foremost, I'm going to go through the info. Well, hello. You must be the young commander I've heard so much about. My, and you are a young one, aren't you? And you must be from the merchant caravan Titania told me about. The one that asked to travel with us?
Yep, that's us. It must have been fate that brought us all together. If you'll offer us protection, we'll supply you with the provisions you require, at a reasonable price, of course. What do you say? It's for the greater good of us all, wouldn't you agree?
Well, it is a sound proposition.
Yes. Then we have an agreement. I'm the weapon merchant, Mustin. I'll be sure to stock the weapons you prefer.
And I am Amy, a vendor of various goods. I have a wide variety of items for sale. I hope you'll stop by soon.
The name's George. I buy things. Anything, really. You got any weapons or items you don't need? Bring them to me. My name's Daniel. I'm a craftsman. I specialize in made-to-order items. There's one last item to cover. If you'd like, we can also act as a storage warehouse of sorts, carrying your extra things. What do you think?
That would be fantastic. We recently left our stronghold, and I was afraid we'd have to carry all our goods ourselves. I'm happy to take you up on your offer.
Very good. Well then, may our enterprise be profitable for us all.
I hear someone. Is it coming from over there? Why, Grail? Why? Why you? Why did you have to? Why?
What's going on, Rolf?
Oh, Ike, if you're wondering about Mist, she's just fell asleep.
Really? Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, Rolf.
It's all right. I don't mind.
It's getting late. You should get to bed yourself.
I will, but,
What is it?
Mist is just fine.
Hmm?
You're here, Ike, so she's fine. I mean, she's going to be just fine.
Huh?
That's all. Well, good night.
Rolf, thank you.
Hey, working already, Ike? If you need any help, just let me know.
Boyd, how do you feel about this?
About what?
About me being the new commander. Before you hated the idea, right? So I want to know the truth. Will you really take orders from me?
Well, I know what you can do and what you can't. I don't know if I want you in charge if things get really dangerous, but on the other hand, this is what Commander Grail wanted. He had faith in you, and I've got faith in him. The commander hired both Oscar and me. When our dad died, I was the one who had to take care for baby Rolf. I had no clue what I was supposed to do. Oscar received a discharge from his military service and came home, but life was hard. That's when Commander Grail found us. He gave us jobs, a place to sleep, food on our plates. He gave us our lives back.
Boyd, you've all worked off any debt you may have owed him. You don't have any obligation to me.
This isn't about obligations anymore. Commander Grail always said we were all a part of one big family, didn't he? I'll do anything to protect my family. That's why you can always count on me.
I see.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. But don't you ever try to hold us at arm's length, you got that?
Don't worry about that. I'm going to work you to the bone.
Oh, really? I'll take whatever you can dish out. Try me.
Rise? Ike. What were you doing? I was praying. For my father? Yes. You see, the commander, he... Rise? I'm sorry, I know this must be so much harder on you. Forgive me. A long time ago, my father told me a story. It was about the dead. He said, the more tears we shed, the more blessings they receive in the hereafter. I envy you, Rise. For some reason, I can't seem to cry at all. Rise, if you could, shed a tear for me, too. I'd be grateful. Ike, I would be honored. Thanks, Rise. Thanks for caring so much about my father. So, that's all the info I have here. I do have a support conversation, and it's actually between two of the best supporting partners in the game, Ike and Oscar, because they're both Earth affinities, which means purely a void. However, I am not using Oscar for the long run, so that's going to have to hold off. Now here, in the skills, I can perfectly manage things. Now you can remove skills, but the problem with this is that you cannot reuse those skills. They're just gone for good. Now for somebody like Boyd, I'm definitely removing Tempest. Serenity can stay on Rise because I don't plan on using him forever, and it's not like it matters so much. But for Ike, however, I am going to be giving him Miracle. Reduces any lethal blow to half damage. I believe this is luck percentage chance. So Ike right now only has an 8% chance to survive. This is not going to be relied on. I can 100% promise you. But I can also tell you it is something good to have for the just-in-case moments when it does work. I have a lot of bonus experience points. Unfortunately, I am not going to be using even one drop on any of the units I have here. The reason being for that is mostly due to the fact that the units that I have are in desperate need of... Actually, you know what? We're going to give Boyd this Iron Axe. I'm going to take that Steel Axe. Are in desperate need of dealing with things on their own. Let alone the fact that, and I know that sounds like kind of a silly statement there. I need to buy some hand axes, actually. One steel axe for you. I need that bonus experience points for a specific unit. Convoy take. We'll take that fire for now. Certain units I'm going to be recruiting later are going to need said bonus experience points. Another Iron Axe. Get rid of those. Alright, so Convoy take. All of the items that were on Shinon and Gatry are now in the convoy, so you don't have to worry about taking any of those off. It would be kind of a very dirty thing if they did not take those off automatically, because you don't get any time between now and then to have done so. So I think what I'm going to do is buy a whole lot of hand axes. Maybe not a whole lot, but at least a few. There's going to be times when you do not have the capacity to buy hand axes or anything ranged of that sort. So you definitely do want to keep that in mind. Take... Yeah, the hand axes are only marginally better. Equip. Or marginally worse than the short spear. But I'm going to be using the short spear for the time being, as it is much stronger of a weapon. I'm pretty well sure that this is good concerning inventory. I do have some stuff I could sell, but it's not a lot of stuff particularly.
I think I'm going to be fine for the time being. Looks like everybody is pretty well equipped. Those hand axes are going to come in handy sooner than you think, too. So, of course, I'm going to go ahead and save. Now, as a little bit of a disclaimer, this is the last time I'm going to be going through the Convoy Manage of Outfit. I'll probably do stuff like promotions or bonus experience points on screen, as well as management of skills. Of course, support will be in there. I'm going to be doing supports. And all info will be voiced over. But for the most part, I'm going to be leaving the rest of it alone because inventory management can sometimes take up a lot of time, and I would rather that not take up tons of episode space. But with that being said, this is the end of this episode. I want to thank you for joining me. If you like my content, please upvote and follow, or like and subscribe depending on your platform, and while you're at it, have a great and glorious day gaming.